Krishna Bhakti Rasa Swarupa Sri Bhagavata Tate Veda Shastra Hoite Parama Mahatva Chari Veda Upanishade যত কিছু হয় তার অর্থ লইয়া ব্যাস করিল সঞ্চয় যেই সূত্রে যেই রূপ বিষয় বচন ভাগবতে সেই রূপ শ্লোক নিবন্ধনা জীবের নিস্তার লাগি সূত্র কইল ব্যাস মায়াবাদী ভাষ্য শুনিলে হয় সর্বনাশ যাও ভাগবত পড়ো বৈষ্ণবের স্থানে একান্ত আশ্রয় করো চৈতন্য চরণে ভাগবত যে না মানে সে যবন সম তার শাস্তা আছে জন্মে জন্মে প্রভু জম Srimad Bhagavatam, the essence of all Vedic literature, spotless proof. Srimad Mahaprabhu has said, Srimad Bhagavatam pramana mamalam prema pumartha maha. Mahaprabhu has said this thing. Srimad Bhagavatam pramana mamalam prema pumartha maha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu matamidam Tattva na paraha. Amala pramana, spotless proof. Bhagavata jena mane se jovana sama. Tar shasta achi janme janme prabhu jama. If someone will not accept Srimad Bhagavatam, he is mlecha and javan. He must be punished life after life by Jamaraj. কৃষ্ণ তুল্য ভাগবত বিভু সর্বাশ্রয় প্রতি শ্লোকে প্রতি অক্ষরে নানা অর্থ কয় Srimad Bhagavatam is as good as Krishna himself, is Vibhu as Krishna is Vibhu. You know Vibhu? Vibhu, Supreme Lord. You understand? Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam is also Vibhu. প্রতি শ্লোকে প্রতি অক্ষরে নানা অর্থ কয় in every verse, in every word or letter, many meanings are there. You understand? One cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam by dint of his own merit, on intelligence, on mundane scholarship. No. Cannot. You understand? Bhaktya bhagavatam grajyam na buddhya na chatikaya. You understand? Lord Shivaji has said, Aham vedmi sukha veti, vyas veti va na veti. Bhaktya bhagavatam grajyam na buddhya na chatikaya. Lord Shiva says, I know Srimad Bhagavatam, and Sukadeva Goswami knows. I don't know whether Vasudev knows or not. You understand? He has doubt. Vyasveti va na veti. I don't know whether Vasudev knows or not. Bhaktya bhagavatam grajyam na buddhya na satikaya. Only by bhakti one can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Only by bhakti one can understand Krishna. Bhaktyamang abhijanati, bhaktyastam ananyaya labhyo, bhaktyang ekaya grajyo. You see, Krishna has said repeatedly this thing. Only by bhakti one can understand Krishna, not by any other means. Isn't it? Similarly, Bhaktya bhagavatam grajyam na buddhya na satikaya. Only by bhakti one can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. One cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam by the help of commentaries. You understand? Na satikaya. You understand? Na buddhya na satikaya. By his own intelligence he cannot understand, and one may think, oh yes, there are many famous commentators of Srimad Bhagavatam. You understand? Many famous commentators. And one of the most famous commentator is Sridhar Swami. You understand? One of the most famous commentator is Sridhar Swami. Mahaprabhu has accepted. Sridhar Swami Guru Karimani. Sridharanugato karo bhagavato vyakhyano. You understand? Mahaprabhu has said that thing. Sridhar Swami Guru Karimani. Sridharanugato karo bhagavato vyakhyano. Accept Sridhar Swami as a Guru. You understand? Accept Sridhar Swami as a Guru. Sridhar Swami prasade bhagavato jani. Jagat Guru Sridhar Swami Guru Karimani. Isn't it? Mahaprabhu has said in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sridhar Swami prasade bhagavat jani. If you can get the mercy of Sridhar Swami, then you can understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Sridharanugato karo bhagavato vyakhyano. You should speak Srimad Bhagavatam under the guidance of Sridhar Swami. You understand? Abhimana chari bhaja Krishna Bhagavan. You understand? Sridharanugato karo bhagavato vyakhyano. Abhimana chari bhaja Krishna Bhagavan. Give up all your false ego, everything. Be humble. Completely surrender unto Lord Krishna. Krishnastu Bhagavana Swayam. Krishna is Bhagavan. Mui mora bhakta har grantha bhagavate jar bheda achetar naso halomati. You understand? Supreme Lord says, Mahaprabhu says, Mui, I, more bhakta, my devotee, are grantha bhagavata. You understand? The book Bhagavata. Jar bhedo achetar naso bhalomati. You understand? One who sees difference between these, he must be punished life after life by Jamaraj. You understand? Those who have developed very pride that they know Srimad Bhagavatam, they are great learned scholars, pandits. You understand? Many pandits are there. Scholarly people. As for example, in the time of Srimad Mahaprabhu, when Mahaprabhu was staying in Jagannath Puri Dham, taking of sannyas, at that time, Sarva Bhattacharya was there, a great learned scholar, Brihaspati avatar. You understand? Brihaspati avatar, is the incarnation of Brihaspati. Very learned scholar, great pandit. Mahaprabhu has said that thing. Jani Bhattacharya, tumi sakhyat Brihaspati. Jani Bhattacharya, tumi sakhyat Brihaspati. I know, you Bhattacharya, I know, you are incarnation of Brihaspati. So you are such a great pandit. You understand? And he was very puffed up. He had developed a great pride. He was such a great learned scholar. He knows Shastra. But if someone will develop such pride, he cannot understand. He cannot understand Srimad Bhagavatam. He cannot understand Krishna. No. Thapi chedeva padambajodaya prasada lesanu gruhita evai janati tattvam bhagavan mahimna. Not tathasana channe chiram vichinvan. You understand? Govinda. You know this? Yes, speak in English.
One can only understand the greatness of the Supreme Personality of Godhead if one has achieved even a slight trace of His mercy. Otherwise, one may go on speculating for many, many years trying to understand the absolute.
Many lives.
Many lives.
Let him go on speculating many lives. Still he cannot understand. Chirang vichinva. ईश्वर कृपाले सहिया से जा रे से ईश्वर तत्व जानी बारे पारे. You understand? Someone who is very fortunate enough has received some little mercy, even little mercy of the Supreme Lord. He can understand. Otherwise, you understand? Those great learned scholars, those are never devotees at all, no, never humble, very puffed up for their mundane scholarship and learning. They speak Bhagavatam. They are Bhagavad Vyavasai. You understand? They are known as Bhagavad Vyavasai. They sell Bhagavata. They do business in Bhagavata. Speaking Srimad Bhagavatam, they get money. You understand? They are known as Bhagavad Vyavasai. One should not be. In Srimad Bhagavatam, 7th canto, you will find Na sisyan anubadnito na granthan naivabhyasad bahun na bhakhyam upajunjito na rambha na rabhet kochit. Do you understand? Sri Ram Prabhu, no, I have not you heard this thing, this verse. 7th canto, 13th chapter, 8th verse says this thing. Gopinath, you don't know? How is it you don't know this thing? Na sisyan anubadhrita granthan naivabhyasad bahun na bhakhyam upajunjita narambha narabhet kochit. Do you understand? Mahaprabhu said, Bahu sisya na karibo. Do you understand? Bahu sisya na karibo. Don't accept so many disciples. Don't accept. Becoming so greedy. Oh, I will accept so many disciples, so I get much money. You understand? Only for getting money. Don't accept. Thereby some unqualified persons will come up, give you so much money, and will accept it. And don't earn your livelihood by selling Bhagavata. You understand? Sunnat. Sudranang subhagari cha jo haranam vikrayi jo vidya vikrayi vipro visohino jadharaga. Brahma Vaivarta Purana says this thing. You know, Gopinath, no, I have not to heard this thing. Sudranam supakaricha, jo haranam vikrayi, jo vidya vikrayi vipro visohino jatharuga. You see. One who sells Bhagavata, that means speaking Bhagavata gets money. You understand? And who sells Harinam, gives Harinam, getting money. Sudranam supakari. He is the cook of the Sudras. Do you understand? Cook, Pachaka, of the Sudras. Jo vidya vikrayi vipra visohino jatharva. If someone may be vipra, Brahman, but he sells his education, vidya, his panditya, his learning, gets money, he is as good as a snake without poison. Do you understand? He is as good as a snake without poison. Do you understand? It is that. So, my point is that जा भागवत बड़ो वैष्णव स्थाने एकांत आश्रय करो चैतन्य चारण. Don't go to such persons to listen to Srimad Bhagavatam. Go to a Bhakta, Vaishnava, who knows Bhagavata, who is embodiment of Bhagavata. Dvistana Bhagavata naam suna jai. Grantha Bhagavata Rego, Bhakta Bhagavata. Isn't it? In two places we'll hear this name, Bhagavata. One is book Bhagavata, another is Bhakta Bhagavata. And go to such Bhakta Bhagavata and surrender unto him and humbly listen. Then you can, by the mercy of such Bhagavata, you can understand. Don't go to such learned scholars, pandits. Those are so much puffed up. And those who sell Bhagavata big cry. You understand? They have to be punished life after life by Jamraj. You understand? Jamraj. This is all about the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam. All right, let us go to our verse. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevayo. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevayo. Om Namo Bhagavati Vasudevayo. Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 6, text 8. Esa yasesa sattvanang atman sa paramatmana adyovataro datraso bhutagramo vibhavyate. Esa yasesa sattvanang atman sa paramatmana adyovataro datraso bhutagramo vibhavyate. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. The gigantic universal form of the Supreme Lord is the first incarnation and plenary portion of the Super Soul. He is the self of an unlimited number of living entities, and in him rests the aggregate creation which thus flourishes. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The Supreme Lord expands himself in two ways, by personal plenary expansions and separated minute expansions. The personal plenary expansions are Vishnu Tattvas, and the separated expansions are living entities. Since the living entities are very small, they are sometimes described as the marginal energy of the Lord. But the mystic yogis consider the living entities and the super soul Paramatma to be one and the same. It is, however, a minor point of controversy. After all, everything created rests on the gigantic Virata or universal form of the Lord. This description, this chapter gives the creation of the universal form. So, his universal form, Virata Rupa or Vishwa Rupa, we say. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita also you will find in 11th chapter, the description is there. Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, manifested that universal form. That description is there in 11th chapter Bhagavad Gita. And Krishna also gave Divyachakhyam Dadami, gave spiritual vision to Arjuna. Then he could see the universal form. And Arjuna saw everything is there. Whatever you find here in this cosmic manifestation, you find everything there. Arjuna saw everything. What he saw, Arjuna, you find that thing in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 11th chapter. So universal form is one of the forms of the Supreme Lord. But this is not his original form. This is not his original form. It is his this universal manifestation. That is here stated by my spiritual master. The supreme Lord expands himself in two ways. By personal plenary expansion and separate minute expansions. The personal plenary expansions are Vishnu Tattvas and the separate expansions are living entities. You understand? So, Vishnu Tattva, this is innumerable Vishnu Tattvas are there. Innumerable. And there, in the spiritual world, their body is there. They are there. Vishnu Tattvas, we say incarnations, avatar. But Krishna is the source of all avatars. He is known as Avatari. And Krishna manifests himself, expands himself in two ways, by personal plenary expansion and separate and minute expansion. These separate and minute expansions are Jiva Tattva, differentiated parts. They are known as Jiva Tattva, differentiated parts. Whereas these Vishnu Tattvas, they are plenary, personal plenary expansions. But the mystic yogis consider the living entity and the super soul, Paramatma, to be one and the same. It is, however, minor point of controversy. After all, everything created rests on the gigantic Virata, universal form of the Lord. The mystic yogis or the impersonalists, they cannot understand it. So they say the living entity and super soul to be one and the same. And this cannot be. Living entity is very minute in form. It is very minute. Whereas the super soul, a supreme Lord, is Vibhu, very great. You understand? So Mahaprabhu gave this Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Inconceivably one and different is Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. There is difference and no difference. You understand? Between the living entity, Jiva, and Jivatma. In other words, we will say Jivatma and Paramatma, Super Soul or Supreme Lord. You understand? There is difference, at the same time no difference. It is Achintya, inconceivably one and different. And that is the highest sublime philosophy that Mahaprabhu gave. You understand? And these mystic yogis or impersonalists, they accept one thing. That is no difference, you see. To be one and the same. They only accept Abheda. They never accept the Bheda. Isn't it? They accept. They are known as Advaitavadi. You understand? They are known as Advaitavadi. One who accepts oneness only. They never accept what difference is there. But it's not completely true that there is difference and there is no difference. Advaita is not completely true and Dvaita is also not completely true. Be attentive. You should be attentive. Yeah. Krishna Tulya Bhagavata Vibhu Sarvasraya first told him. Is as good as Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam, you understand? Sri Ram Prabhu. Yes, be attentive. Don't commit offense. So, Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He came as an Acharya and he taught us this thing. The Advaita Tattva, completely Advaita is not true and completely Dvaita is also not true. Isn't it? You understand Advaita and Dvaita? Advaita means one and same. Dvaita means different. You understand? Two are different. And also you'll find in our Vaishnava Sampradaya, you find that Madhacharya is one of the most eminent acharyas. Do you understand? And our spiritual succession is known as Madhva Sampradaya, Brahma Madhva. Do you understand? Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. And you see, Madhacharya completely discarded Advaitavad, preached very forcefully Dvaitavad. Do you understand? You might have seen the figure of Madhacharya. Very strong and stout, and he has just raised his hand with two fingers like this. That means Dvaita. There are two. Bhakta and Bhagavan. Do you understand? Two. Dvaita. His philosophy is Visishta Dvaita. Do you understand? Visishta Dvaita philosophy. But that's not completely true. So Mahaprabhu came, who gave the real philosophy, and that's the most sublime philosophy, that is Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, inconceivable one and different. In Padma Purana it is said, 5,000 years ago, this prophecy was given. Atakalo bhavisanti chattara sampradayino Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka Vaishnava Khitipavana Chattaraste Kalubhavya Utkale Purushottamat. You understand? Sri Ram Prabhu. You don't know this thing. This is all about sampradaya. Bona fide sampradaya. In Kali Yuga. Sampradayo vihina mantraste vipala mata ata kalau bhavisanti tattvar sampradayino Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka Vaishnava Khitipavana Chattaraste kalau bhavya utkale purushottamat. Most famous verse. Srila Baladev Vidyabhusana Thakur quoted these verses from Padma Purana in his book, Prameya Ratnavali. You understand? In Prameya Ratnavali, he quoted this verse. Baladev Vidyabhusana Prabhu Thakur. You understand? This is prophecy given 5,000 years ago in Padma Purana. In Kali Yuga, there are 4 bona fide sampradayas. You understand? Chattaraste kalubhavya. You understand? Sri Brahma Rudra Sanaka. Sri Sampradaya, beginning from Lakshmiji. Acharya in Kali Yuga is Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya. And known as Ramanuja Sampradaya. Brahma Sampradaya beginning from Brahma, Acharya is Madhacharya. You understand? It is known as Brahma Madhva Sampradaya. Rudra beginning from Rudraji is Shivaji, Acharya is Vishnu Swami. You understand? So known as also Vishnu Swami Sampradaya. And Kumar Sampradaya, 4 Kumar or Sanaka Sampradaya, beginning from them, Acharya is Nimbarkacharya. Do you understand? These 4 famous Vaishnava Acharyas are 4 Sampradayas. Do you understand? And these are 4 bona fide Sampradayas in Kali Yuga. Others are not bona fide. But last part of the verse is most important. Chatvaraste kalubhavya utkale purushottamat. This is most important thing. Chatvaraste kalubhavya utkale purushottamat. But in Utkala Khanda, Purushottam Khetra, that means Puri Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, Utkala Khanda, Odisha. You understand? These 4, the philosophy of these 4 acharyas will be combined together. You understand? Combined together, and the combination philosophy will come out of it, and that will spread throughout the world. You understand? That will spread throughout the world. That prophecy says this thing. It will begin from that. Utkala Khanda Purushottam Kshetra. Utkale Purushottamat. You find these words in Veda. So Utkala Khanda is such a famous place. Purushottam Kshetra is such a famous place. Jagannath Puri Dham. Yes. Therefore Mahaprabhu stayed there. Manifested Antya Lila there. The praying Tattva. You understand? And disappeared there. So, such famous. All acharyas, they go there. There's such a famous place. What is that? Chatvaraste kalo bhavya utkale purushottamat. In Utkal Khanda Purushottam Kshetra, these four philosophies, four Vaishnava acharyas will be combined together, and the combined philosophy will spread throughout the world. And that is now going on. And how is it? It is. Now when Mahaprabhu, taking of sannyas, went there, do you understand? And he preached. He spoke about this Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, which is the combination of these philosophies of four Vaishnava acharyas. I told this philosophy of Advaita Acharya is Dvaita Bhav, Dvaita philosophy. True. Do you understand? Visishta Dvaita, Visishta Dvaita. Dvaita, Suddha Dvaita. Suddha. Vishishtadvaito, Dvaitadvaito, Suddhadvaito. Do you understand? Vishishtadvaito, Dvaitadvaito, Suddhadvaito. And Sankaracharya's philosophy is Viddhadvaita. Advaita, Viddhadvaita. So, that is impersonal Mayavad philosophy. Mahaprabhu completely defeated it, condemned it. So, in these philosophies of Ramanujacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbarkacharya, and this Madhacharya, you'll find they are Vaishnavacharyas. They are Vaishnavacharyas, their philosophies are Vaishnava philosophy, but little difference is there, very little. Very little differences. They are regarding Dvaita and Advaita. You understand? Little difference. So Mahaprabhu came. Mahaprabhu combined these four philosophies. That according to that prophecies given in that verse of Padma Purana. Tattva kalu bhavya utkale purushottamat. When Mahaprabhu came, and Mahaprabhu met this Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, I was just telling you, who was there at that time, great learned scholar. Mahaprabhu, taking up sannyas, was going to Vrindavan. But his mother, Sachimata, told him not to go to Vrindavan. Go to Purushottam Kshetra, Puri Dham, stay there. So I can get your message. You understand? So, following the instruction of his mother, Sachimata, Mahaprabhu went there. From a distance, when Mahaprabhu saw the flag of Jagannath temple, he became so much ecstatic, he ran very swiftly. Those who were following him couldn't run. Couldn't run so swiftly. Mahaprabhu ran and entered into the Jagannath temple. You understand? And Lord Jagannath showed him Shyam Sundar Rupa, the beautiful Shyam Sundar Rupa. Do you understand? Sri Ram Prabhu. Because Radha Bhava is predominating in Srimad Mahaprabhu. Though Mahaprabhu is Jagannath himself, Krishna himself, but Radha Bhava is predominating. Gauranga nahe mora Radhanga sparsana. Gopendra suta vina anna na kare sparsana. Do you understand? Huh? Mahaprabhu has said this thing. Sri Ram Prabhu, do you understand this thing? Gauranga nahe mora Radhanga sparsana. Isn't it, Gopinath? Huh? This is not the body of Gauranga. This is the body of Radharani. Mahaprabhu says, this is the body of Radharani. Gopendra Suta vina anyo na kare sparsana. Only Gopendra Suta, son of Nanda Maharaj, can touch this body, or nobody else can touch this body. Mahaprabhu says this thing. That means Radharani is predominating. Do you understand? This is the most important thing. Bhakta bhav angikari. He came, though he is Supreme Personality to Godhead, as he came as a bhakta, devotee, to teach bhakti practically. Do you understand? And Radha bhav anaya radhito iti radha. Only this much has been said in Srimad Bhagavatam about Radharani, nothing else. Do you understand? Anaya radhito iti radha. Nothing else. Radha Tattva is very one who does best type of worship and love. Ramya kachid upasana pradapaka pragena jakalpita aradhya bhagavan vajisa tadnam vrindavanam. Ramya kachid upasana pradapaka pragena jakalpita. Mahaprabhu's opinion. Brajasatanaya Krishna. Do you understand? The son of Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Dulal, Jasoda Dulal Krishna. Most important thing is to be worshipped. Not Devaki Nandan Krishna. Nanda Nandan, Jasoda Nandan Krishna. This thing, very important thing. Do you understand? Kishore Krishna. It's all beautiful. You understand? Devaki Nandan or Vasudeva Nandan is Vasudev, 400 form. You understand? It's 400 form. When Krishna appeared in the prison house of Kansa as the son of Devaki and Vasudeva, he appeared in 400 form, Vishnu form, not in Krishna form. You understand? Not in Krishna form. So he's known as Vasudeva. You understand? And simultaneously, Krishna appeared there in Nanda Gokur as the son of Nanda Maharaj, Jasoda Mata. Simultaneously. Vasudeva appeared there and Krishna appeared here. You understand? Simultaneously. So, Vasudeva took Vasudeva, you understand? And the request and prayers of Devaki and Vasudeva became a child. That Vasudeva became a child. But Yogamaya brought Krishna from Jotamata. You understand? Here. It's Yogamaya did it. Nobody could understand this thing. So became baby. And Vasudeva merged into it. You understand? Because Krishna is Sarvavatari, Sarvansi. Here he says, is Vishnu Tattva. Personal explanatory expansions are Vishnu Tattva. Vasudeva is Vishnu Tattva. You understand? Vasudeva is Vishnu Tattva. When Krishna comes, All avatars are there. All answers are there. Is Sarvavatari Sarvansi. Isn't it? Is Sarvavatari Sarvansi. Krishna is all beautiful. It's 200 form, whereas Vasudeva is 400 form. You understand? Krishna is Tribhangi Mathani, Syama Tribhanga Lalita. Three places carved. Vasudeva is not like that. You understand? Venu Kalanta. Isn't it? They are float in his hands. Very beautiful. Mother Jagannath Krishna. You understand? It's very, very beautiful. Extraordinarily beautiful. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesa Sobham. Brahma Sangita says. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesa Sobham. The beauty of Krishna far excels that of the crores of Cupid. You see, Cupid is very beautiful in this material world. But Krishna's beauty far excels the beauty of the crores of Cupid. Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesa. Such beautiful. You understand? So, and Vasudeva took and went to Nanda, the residence, and put there Krishna. And Krishna was born there, and Vasudeva merged in. And Jasoda Mata had given birth to twins. Isn't it? Twins. One son, one daughter. Twin. You understand? One son and one daughter. You understand? Yes. But when Vasudeva went there, he brought the daughter and placed the son there. Couldn't see the son because of Jogamaya. Do you understand? Jogamaya had covered it up. And also Jogamaya had taken Krishna there. When Krishna became baby, by the request of Nanda, I mean say Vasudeva and Devaki. Do you understand? This is very deep, confidential thing, which you cannot, ordinary person cannot conceive of it. It's inconceivable thing. In Gopal Champu, Jiv Goswami has said this thing. Do you understand? Have you heard this thing, Govinda? No? This is a very confidential thing. So, my point is that Krishna is the source of all incarnations and all portions also. So, he is known as Ansi and he is known as Sarvavatari. Do you understand? Sarvavatari, Sarvansi. That is stated here. So, he can manifest any form. So he is known as Ansi and he is known as Sarvavatari. Do you understand? Sarvavatari, Sarvansi. That is stated here. So he can manifest any form. And this universal form is this universal manifestation. That's not the original form. Do you understand? Even you cannot understand his universal form also. And what to speak of his original form? Arjuna couldn't see, so Krishna gave him Divya Chakhyam, spiritual vision, thereby he could see. In Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, you will find it. You understand? So I am going to tell you, when Mahaprabhu went there, Lord Jagannath showed him the very beautiful Syam Sundar Rupa form. Do you understand? Syama Tribhanga Lalitam. So Mahaprabhu rushed to embrace him, because Mahaprabhu was thinking, Radharani is beloved of my heart, but in the middle, fell down, fainted. And at that time, Sarvabhaumacharya was there. He had gone there to have the darshan of Jagannath, Lord Jagannath. Haribola, proper posture. Do you understand? So when Pandas came to beat him, some mad fellow. But he bad, no, don't beat. Some effulgence is coming out from him, like Narayana. Do you understand? So Mahaprabhu, say, Sarvabhaumacharya, with the help of his men, just took away Srimad Mahaprabhu, unconscious, he was unconscious and fainted to his residence, isn't it? So, when Nityananda Prabhu and some other followers, those were following Srimad Mahaprabhu, came there and inquired, where is Mahaprabhu? They couldn't know that Sarvabhaumacharya had taken him to his residence. They went there. Mahaprabhu was unconscious, was fainted. Sarvabhaumacharya tried his hard to get back his consciousness, couldn't. But when these devotees went there, they know the Mahaprabhu sometimes is like that. They very loudly chanted Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. In his ear, Mahaprabhu. Like a lion jumped up, got back his consciousness. Do you understand? So, at that time, there was discussion among Gopinathacharya and Sarvabhaumacharya, isn't it? And Srimad Mahaprabhu. They are brother-in-laws, Shalaka Bhini, isn't it? Gopinathacharya, Sarvabhaumacharya and Gopinathacharya are brother-in-laws. So, joking is also was there. Gopinathacharya was a devotee, whereas the Sarvabhaumacharya was impersonalist, not devotee at all, but great learned scholar, Brahaspati avatar. You understand? And Gopinathacharya tried his best to convince Sarvabhaumacharya that this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. He tried his best, but he couldn't. He failed. He couldn't. You understand? Couldn't. Because bhaktya bhagavatam grajyo, bhaktya manga vijanati, bhaktya stungananya labhyo, bhaktya ekaya grajyo. Only by bhakti one can understand Krishna, not by any other means. Sarvabhaumacharya is a speculator, a great learned scholar. Not a bhakta at all. How can you understand? Do you understand? How can you understand? Very nice discussion. Conversation is given there. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Have you read it? Have you read it? Can you narrate? No. Gopinathacharya? Can you narrate? No. You see. And Gopinathacharya was disgusted. You understand? When Gopinathacharya said that he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, then Sarvabhaumacharya and he had many students also. Though he is Grihastha, he was giving sannyas, he was also teaching the sannyasis. This is very popped up. There is the question. How do you say? How to say that this person, this Chaitanya, is Supreme Personality of Godhead? How to say? Gopinath just said, it's Shastra Praman. Shastra Praman. You understand? Then they said no. And he also raised that question, Sarvamata allied, is no Shastra. Trijugatha. In Shastra, especially in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Trijugatha. Supreme Personality of Godhead comes in three yugas. Satya, Treta, Dwapar. Never comes in Kali Yuga. How is it? That is Bhagavan. You understand? It's Bhagavan. He pointed out this. You see, there is difference here. These Mayavadis, they are great learned scholars, Pandits, they know Shastra, but they don't know Tattva. They don't know Tattva. What is Tattva there? So I always insist on it. We have two considerations, Tattva Vichar and Abhat Vichar. Apparent consideration and absolute consideration. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in Srimad Bhagavatam, you find many places how it has been stressed. One should understand in Tattva. Tadamang Tattva Gyantva Visate Dvarnantara. You understand? What is the meaning of Tri Juga? And what is the Tattvartha? What he says, Sarvamata says, that is Apat consideration, Apat Vichar. It is not Tattva Vichar. Three Juga, that means in three Yugas, Supreme Personal Godhead comes. Never comes in Kali Yuga. But Gopinath Acharya said, you are such a great scholar, you don't know what does it mean. Three Yuga means there is no Lilavatar in Kali Yuga. You understand? In Satya, Treta, Dwapar, there are Lilavatas. Whereas in Kali Yuga there is no Lilavatar. But Jugavatar is there. Isn't it? Jugavatar is there. And Krishna is the source of all incarnations. Avatari, Sarvavatari, Sarvansi. So when Jugavatar is there, so he is Avatar. As Krishna's, when Krishna came, so Jugavatar, the time of Jugavatar has also, at that time, Jugavatar has to come, and Krishna came. So when Krishna came, Jugavatar is also there in him. You understand? The Tri Yuga doesn't mean that Krishna never comes in Kali Yuga. You understand? No incarnation is there in Kali Yuga. No. Kali Yuga, there is Jugavatar. You understand? That's Jugavatar. And Mahaprabhu has come, and many shastric proof, many shastric evidences are there. Srimad Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. You understand? Many. Do you know? Sankirtan Jagya. Krishna Varnam Tuisa Krishnam. Sangha Pangastra Parsada. And Jagya Sankirtan Prayar Janti. That's in Srimad Bhagavatam, yes. That is in Srimad Bhagavatam, and many Vedic scriptures, many evidences are there. Many evidences are there. Yes, that's all right. But there's Anumana Pramana. You understand? They said Anumana Pramana. The students, Saram Bhattacharya, they said Anumana Pramana. Do you understand? We have 4 Pramana Tattvas. Pramana Chatushtaya. Pramana Chatushtaya. You know? of pramanas are there. Srimad Bhagavata it is stated. In Gopinath, you know, pramana chatushtaya, 4 types of evidences. What are they? Shruti pramana, Anuman pramana, yes. Pratakya pramana, Aitiha, historical. Do you understand? These are 4 types. You should know it. Srimad Bhagavatam says this. And that one of them is Anuman pramana. Do you understand? Anuman pramana, Pratakya pramana, Aitiha and Shruti pramana. Vedic proof. Anuman means speculation. Do you understand? Imagination is Anuman. And Aitiha, historical evidence. And Pratakya, direct. One perception, direct perception through one's senses. That is Pratakya pramana. And the other day I was telling you how it is defective. Conditioned souls, all senses are defective. Do you understand? And Shruti pramana is the best pramana. Pramanera madhya Shruti pramana pradhana. Do you understand? Now, out of these 4 pramanas, Vedic proof is the best proof. Do you understand? And if other 3 proofs will be corroborated, supported by Vedic proof, then we can accept it. Otherwise, we won't accept it. Anavastha, we cannot rely on it. You understand? And Anumana pramana, different persons, individual persons are, there are different types of Anumanas. It cannot be one. And they said this Anumana pramana. And they quoted a logic. You understand? They quoted a logic. They are logicians, Tarkikas, these Mayavadis, great logicians, Tarkikas. They quoted a logic. Do you know what that logic is? Gopinath, listen, Chaitanya. You know? Sri Ram Prabhu, you have read it? Huh? You don't know? Bandhimana dhumat. That is their logic. Bandhimana dhumat. Do you understand anything? Bandhi means fire. Dhuma means smoke. Do you understand? Bandhimana dhumat. Where there is smoke, there is fire. This is their logic. Do you understand? Bandhiman dhumat. Where there is smoke, there is fire. There must be fire. So from a distance, a mountain or hill looks as if covered up with smoke. Isn't it? So according to their logic, there is fire. And go and find out whether that fire is there or not. From a great distance looks like it. Like as if covered up with smoke. The hill or mountain, isn't it? So according to logic, so there is smoke, so there is fire. But it is not true. There is no fire at all. It looks like that. So Anumana pramana nahe. Gopinath Acharya says, Anumana pramana nahe. No, this is not the proof. This is not the proof. Do you understand? There he says, Ishwara krupale soyance jare, sei se Ishwara tattva bujhibare pare. Do you understand? Ishwara krupale soyance jare, sei se Ishwara tattva bujhibare. Atapi pedeva padam modadaya prasadalesan grihita evai janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno na tasya tathanne chiram vichinvan. That verse I quoted. Please get the English rendering. Do you understand? One who has got some little mercy of that Ishvara, Supreme Lord, he can understand Ishvara Tattva. Speculators, they may go on speculating life after life, still they cannot understand. You understand? Still they cannot understand. You understand? So, Sarang Bhattacharya got angry. Oh, Gopinathacharya, shut up your mouth. Mukh samali katha bolo. Shut up your mouth. You have got the mercy and I have not got. He said. Do you understand? Ishvara krupale sannyasi jari. Sai Ishvara tattva jani. Then he got angry. So Gopinathacharya said, all right. Usara bhumite bijo vopana. I am sowing the seed on a barren land. I am sowing the seed on a barren land. It will never germinate. Isn't it? If you sow the seed on barren land, it will never germinate. Gopinathacharya said, I am doing the same thing. Tahar krupa jobe hobe, tumi se sei tattva janibe. He said at last, when you will get his mercy, mercy of this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then you can understand this tattva. Otherwise you cannot. Do you understand? So that was discussion. And Mahaprabhu was young, at the age of 24 he took up sannyas, young sannyas, Navina sannyasi. And this Sarvam Bhattacharya was contemporary of Nilambara Chakravarti. Isn't it? Nilambara Chakravarti. Who is Nilambara Chakravarti? The father of Sachimata. Do you understand? Father of Sachimata is Nilambara Chakravarti. Do you understand? So, maternal side, from maternal side, Mahaprabhu's, his grandfather. Do you understand? So, Sarvam Bhattacharya was contemporary, same age. So, Sarvam Bhattacharya understood this thing, came to know this thing. So, he was telling Sri Krishna, oh, you Sri Krishna Chaitanya, you are very young. And in this age of Kali Yuga, it is very, very difficult to keep up sannyas. And sannyasi's duty is to read Vedanta, hear Vedanta, and do meditation. Vedanta Sravanam Dhyana. But you never read Vedanta, never hear Vedanta, and you never meditate. You chanting Hare Krishna and dancing in the street. You cannot keep up sannyas. You should hear Vedanta from me. You are so puffed up that he knows Vedanta. Very puffed up. Mahaprabhu was a very simple child. Oh yes, I will hear Vedanta from you. You understand? I will hear Vedanta from you. Oh, it's a very simple child he accepted. This is Mahaprabhu's unique behavior, you see. This is Mahaprabhu's principle. Do you know what is his principle? That is teaching. Gopinath, that's Mahaprabhu's principle. What is his principle? And Pritipurna Vyavahara Juktipurna Katha. This is Mahaprabhu's principle. Do you understand? You'll find it always read Mahaprabhu. Pritipurna Vyavahar Juktipurna Katha. His dealings are very pleasing dealings. Do you understand? Priti means pleasing. Pritipurna Vyavahar Juktipurna Katha. Pleasing dealings, but Katha, when he begins to speak, speaks like bullet. Speaks like bullet. Defeating the bogus philosophy. Great force. This Juktipurna Katha. Do you understand? This is Mahaprabhu's principle. Yes, this is Mahaprabhu's principle. And those who are followers of Srimad Mahaprabhu, very dear devotee, they are like this. They are like this. Pritipurna vyavahar juktipurna katha. Gopinath, do you know this thing? No? Have you not heard this thing? What big Vaishnava you are? You are not hearing Mahaprabhu Katha, Chaitanya Katha. This is most important thing. And you are all followers. We are all followers of Srimad Mahaprabhu, Gauriya Vaishnavas, Gaura Priya Jana, isn't it? Gauranugata. And if you don't know this thing, how will it become? Pritipurna vyavahar juktipurna katha. You understand this thing. Keep it in mind. Don't forget it. Very pleasing dealings, but katha, speaking like bullet. Like bullet. You understand? Must force, emphasis, establish Bhakti Siddhanta and debate the bogus philosophy. That is Juktipurna Katha. Do you understand? So, very pleasing. He says, yes. Yes, I am an ignorant fool, very young, you are very great learned scholar, I must hear Vedanta from you. Yes, I must hear Vedanta from you. It's very pleasing. Do you understand? So, Gopinath, I will say, Sarvam Bhattacharya, continuously for 7 days, spoke on Vedanta Sutra in the premises of Jagannath temple premises. Do you understand? Continuously. And Mahaprabhu was like an innocent child only hearing, never saying anything. So on the 7th day he asked Mahaprabhu, "Oh, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, do you understand what I say? Do you understand what I say? Why don't you ask question? Why don't you ask? You are not saying anything. I think you cannot." Do you understand? He said, "I understand the sutra very well, but your commentary is very difficult to understand." "Oh, what is that? You understand sutra? But commentary is difficult to understand." "Oh yes. One cannot understand sutra, therefore commentary is given. And how is it that you understood sutra and you couldn't understand commentary?" "Oh yes. Because Vedanta Sutra is written by Vyasadeva. That known as Vyasa Sutra also. You understand? It's Vedanta Sutra. And he himself has given commentary. Vyasadeva has given commentary. That is Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is the commentary of Vedanta Sutra. We are reading that commentary. Do you understand? Jai Sutre, Jai Ruk Visaya Vachana, Bhagavate Sai Ruk Shloka Nivandhana. Before beginning Bhagavata, we chant this thing. Isn't it? Jai Sutre, Jai Ruk Visaya Vachana, Bhagavate Sai Ruk Shloka Nivandhana. Because this is the commentary of Vedanta Sutra. Vyasadeva has written Vedanta Sutra and this Vyasadeva also written commentary. But these Mahabhadis, they never speak from Srimad Bhagavatam. Their commentary is imaginative commentary, known as Saririka Bhasya, written, given by Sankaracharya. Sankaracharya, Mayavad Bhasya. They speak on it. So Mahaprabhu said, I could understand the sutra very well, but a commentary is very difficult to understand. Do you understand? Very difficult to understand. Very nice description is given there in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vyasa Sutra দেখছে জড়িত জ্বলন্ত জড়িত জ্বলন जैसे সূর্যের কিরণ। Yes, ব্যাস সূত্র দিয়েছে সূর্যের কিরণ তোমার কল্পিত ভাষ্য মেঘ রূপে করে আচ্ছাদন। Do you understand? That is, Kaviraj Goswami has written in this way. Mahaprabhu said, Vyasa Sutra, the Vedanta Sutra is as abundant as the sun. Surya Kiran. But your commentary is like a patch of cloud that covers up the sun. That Koryat sadhana. Do you understand? Your commentary is like a patch of cloud that covers up the sun. Mahaprabhu said. Then, question arose. Alright, if you understood Sutra, please explain. Do you understand? Please explain. That question arose. Then Mahaprabhu gave explanation. It's a bona fide explanation to Vedanta Sutra from Srimad Bhagavatam. So, in course of that, this conversation came up this famous Atma Rama verse. Atma Ramasya Munaya. What the verse? Nirganthai paurukrame kurvanti ahetukim bhakting itham bhuta guno hari. Isn't it? Gopinath? You know the verse? Famous verse. Atma Rama verse in Srimad Bhagavatam. That verse came up. Then that Sarvabhaumacharya asked, please explain this verse. Mahaprabhu said, you please first explain. I will hear, then I will explain. And he was such a great learned scholar, Brahaspati Ota, explained Atmaram verse in 9 different ways. 9 different ways he explained. You understand? Sarvabhaumacharya. And then Mahaprabhu said, at that time Mahaprabhu said, Jani, Bhattacharya tumi sakhyat Brahaspati, shoko bhakhya karitekar adonai shakti. Do you understand? I know, Bhattacharya, you are incarnation Brahaspati. Do you understand? Nobody can explain this verse, shloka, in such a way, in such scholarly way. Nobody can. Kar adonai shakti. কিন্তু তুমি যে অর্থ কহিল পাণ্ডিত্য প্রতিভায় আর এ শ্লোকের অছি অভিপ্রায়. Your explanation is all scholarly, but this verse has some different purport in it. You understand? Then Mahaprabhu explained verse in 18 different ways without touching his explanation. That is there. So, when he heard all these things, that is the mercy of Srimad Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy on now Sarvabhaumacharya. And Gopinathacharya had said that thing. তার যবে কৃপা হবে তুমি সেই তত্ত্ব জানি পারিবে. When you get his mercy, then you can understand this tattva. He had said. Now he got. And at that time Mahaprabhu said about this Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. When that discussion was going on with Sarvabhaumacharya in Jagannath Puri. You understand? He spoke out that Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Inconceivably one and different. That is stated. You understand? Achintya Bheda Abheda. This is the most sublime philosophy and highest philosophy. No more than this is there. Nothing. Nothing. Mahaprabhu's philosophy is the most sublime philosophy. There's nothing more about it. You understand? One should accept it. And when Sarvabhaumacharya to understand this thing, then by mercy of Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he felt himself guilty, ashamed and guilty, and begged excuse. And is such a great scholar. He could understand, yes, definitely he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Otherwise nobody could have given such commentary, such explanation. Do you understand? He understood. That is by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he extempore extempore recited 100 verses glorifying Srimad Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarvabhauma Sata Shloka. Do you know? Govinda? Yes. वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योग शिक्षार्थमेकं पुरुष पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपामृति जोस्तमं प्रपद्ये. You understand? This is one of the verses. वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योग शिक्षार्थमेकं पुरुष पुराण श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीरधारी कृपाम्बुधि जस्तमं प्रपद्ये. He said that thing. Is Purusha Purana Adyam Purana Purusang Navajauvanam Brahma Sangita, isn't it? Adi Purusha Govindam Adi Purusang Tamam Vadami. Adi Purusha, original person, Purana Purusha, oldest person, still Navajavana, fresh youth, always. Isn't it? It says Purana Purusha. That Supreme Personality of Godhead, to teach his Vairagya Vidya Bhakti Yoga, now has come as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Shariradhari. Assuming this form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the body of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, he has come. His Krupambudhi, the ocean of mercy, I now surrender unto him. You understand? He said at last. Now Gopinatha Acharya danced. Next time, hey, no, he got the mercy. Then he could understand now. And he understood. But Gopinatha tried his best to convince him. He felt disgusted. Unless one gets the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one cannot understand this thing. Bhaktya bhagavatam gradyam na buddhya na sadikaya. Only by bhakti one can understand. Not by his own mundane scholarship, his mundane intelligence, and by the help of commentaries, one cannot understand. You understand? Only by bhakti. Only by bhakti, nothing else. This is our proof. So at that time, Mahaprabhu spoke out this Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. You understand? And that is the sublime philosophy, most sublime philosophy. That is the combination of these philosophies of four acharyas. This Vishnu Swami, Nimbarkacharya, Ramanujacharya, and Madhacharya. This combination of four philosophies is Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Chatvaraste kalo bhavya utkale purushottama. And that philosophy is now spreading throughout the world. And that prophecy is given in Padma Purana. How it is true. It will come out from Utkala Khanda Purushottama Kshetra and spread throughout the world. You understand? And then after this Mahaprabhu, all the acharyas, those who have spread this, they have all gone there to Purushottam Kshetra. You understand? Because it will spread from that place. Take the example of Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur. You understand? Bhaktivinoda Thakur was governor there. Governor of the Puri temple, magistrate also he was. Just living his place is there, you'll find there. Kuti, Bhajan Kuti is there, his place, residence is there. It has become now Chaitanya Matha. Madam Maharaj has erected temple there. That's the birthplace of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj. So he was born there in Jagannath Puri Dham. You understand? Those who thought of to spread this philosophy throughout the world. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur first thought of this philosophy should be preached in English in Western country. Should be. Is needed. Because India is blindly following the Western civilization, education. Do you understand? So it's a dangerous thing. And if these Westerners can be taught and they will come and teach, then India will accept it. He thought of, and he first wrote books in English. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur first started writing this thing in English, otherwise it was not in English prior to that. Then he also said, he gave a prophecy, Yogya Putra Janma Hobe, a qualified son will be born who will spread it throughout the world. So as his son, Bhakti Siddhanta, Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaja was born there in Purushottam Khetra. He is a very powerful Vaishnava. You understand? And he made some more effort to spread this philosophy in Western countries. So he trained his disciples and told them, go to Western country and preach it. So before the coming of my Guru Maharaj, his dearest disciple, this Bhakti, what is that? Pradipa Tirtha. Bhakti Pradipa Tirtha Maharaj, Ban Maharaj, some others had gone to the West, but they couldn't come out successful. They couldn't preach, they couldn't. Do you understand? They were unsuccessful. They came back. So, my Guru Maharaj, revered spiritual master, Sri Srimad Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada Maharaj, is the most dear disciple of Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, who has got full mercy, complete mercy of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, and mercy of Srimad Mahaprabhu. Krishna Shakti Vina Anuhetar Pravartana. Nobody can do it by his dint of his own strength, without the strength of Krishna. He has got. So he preached. He came out successful. Do you understand? Now it is this philosophy of Achintya Bheda Tattva is now being preached throughout the world. Now that prophecy is true. Do you understand? Yes. And one who is follower of Srimad Mahaprabhu, dear devotee of Srimad Mahaprabhu, has to give this philosophy of Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, who can get his mercy, mercy of Srimad Mahaprabhu, or mercy of the dear devotee of Srimad Mahaprabhu. Gaura Priya Jana, he can understand this. Otherwise nobody can understand. Acharya dharmam paricharya Vishnu, vicharya tirthani vicharya vedan, bina gaura priya pada sevang, vedadi dusprapyo padam vidanti. Do you understand? You know it? Have you heard it? Gopinath? Have you heard it? Huh? You have heard. Huh? Whose verse is this? Who has written this verse? Prabodhananda Saraswati in Chaitanya Chandra Amrita. You will find this verse. You should know this thing. How can you become Vaishnava? How can you preach, Baba? What preacher will you be? Unless you, like bullet, Juktipurna Katha, court authority, debate Baba's philosophy. That's Mahaprabhu's principle, I think. Pridipurna Vyavahar, Juktipurna Katha. Do you understand? Sri Ram Prabhu. Yes, yes, yes. Then you can get the mercy of Mahaprabhu. Yes, this Vaishnava is doing nicely. You understand? Acharya dharma paricharya Vishnu. Vicharya tirthani vicharya vedan. Bina Gaura Priya Jana seva. Vedadi prapya padam vidanti. Most important thing. You may be very strictly following the principles of dharma in your life. Acharya dharma. Vicharya tirthani. Paricharya Vishnu. You may be offering Sodasopakara puja to Vishnu Vigraha. You understand? Paricharya Vishnu. Vicharya tirthani. Vicharya tirthani. You may be visiting all the places of pilgrimage throughout the world. Vicharya Vedan. You may be studying Vedas and becoming proficient in Vedic knowledge. Still you cannot understand. Bina Gaura Priya Jana seva. Vedadidus prapya padam vidanti. Without serving the lotus feet of a Gaura Priya Jana, very dear devotee of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, and getting his mercy, one cannot understand the Tattva. This Tattva, Achintya, Bheda Abheda Tattva. Do you understand? This is Prabodhananda. Saraswati Pada has said. Do you understand? Yes. This is the most important thing. All right. Thank you. Prabhupada ji Maharaj ki jai. Samaveta bhaktam. Gaur Premanand.